Hello,
Yes.
Judge.
How are you doing?
Pardon yourself?
You're good. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yes, sir.
6. I have
6.
1, 2. Okay. Logged on is Michael Aronson and a Randy. So that was probably Randy Macias. And which one does Michael Aronson have?
Jonathan Villanueva.
Okay. Let's take him first.
All right.
Ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Aronson?
Can you hear me?
Yes, you got it. How are you doing?
Good, good. How are you doing? Hi, Mike.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good, good. Did you get what I just sent you?
I just saw it. So on that one, I guess if could ask for a continuance of maybe 2-3 months. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to submit any compliance on behalf of the respondent. So I would ask that you all submit that into ECS. If you can send that in either through email or fax to them, that way they can, do what they need to do on their end.
Judge, we're in the process of resolving this. Can I visit with him just for
Sure,
it'll take about
sure.
30 seconds.
I'll
Can you
step out.
give
Go
me,
ahead.
can you give me the email address? Judge, you don't have to leave. I just wanted to get some information. Can you
That's
give
all
me
right.
the
That's
email
no problem.
address?
Come back.
Sure. So the email address is going to be driver, DRIVER.
ERIVER.
Well, DRIVER.
Oh, driver. Oh, yeah.
User dot improvement at DPS dot Texas spelled out TEXAS .gov.
Okay, so just submit this with the case number and all that stuff from the, okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm surprised the insurance company didn't submit this to the DPS.
Yeah, I mean that was the first I saw of it. But yeah, if you want to get that sent over, and then we'll see what they if it works on their end, then they'll automatically lift it.
Okay, so okay, just out of curiosity, just so I know, is this gonna need to be reset or will they just drop the enforcement action?
Well, right now we'll have to reset it. As long as it's sufficient, or for the on their end, then it'll be lifted, and then we can just submit a notice of dismissal to you and to the court.
Okay, Judge, this is on Jonathan Villanueva. This was action they were taking against him for an accident that was unpaid, but he gave me a release. So all I need to do is submit that to the DPS. So if you could set it a couple of months down the road, in the meantime, I'll go ahead and furnish the DPS by email with the release so they can correct the records.
Do we want to do the first of the year, January?
That's fine.
Okay,
I'll wait to get a notice from the court then.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
All right, thank you, Peter.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so Randy was first here. Let's take Randy in.
All right.
I'm sure this is Randy Macias. Hello. If you can unmute. Little blue button in your screen. There you go. Got it?
Yes, sir.
You hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you. Okay, each raise your right hand. You're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Lugo, what do we have?
So with Mr. Macias, he's pending a department suspension for habitual violator. Mr. Macias has received 4 or more convictions arising out of different transactions in a period of 12 months. These are referenced on his driving record under events 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now, granted, these are from 2008. However, New Mexico did not report event 6 to us until July 8th of this year. So that's why this came forward at this time. I've attached that with the documentation, and this case can be probated. The state is asking for an affirmative finding.
Mr. Macias, what would you like to say?
I haven't gotten tickets in 13 years. I mean, I don't know what this is all about.
Well, like Mr. Lugo said, that these occurred in 2008, and apparently they're all, well, they all appear to be within a 12-month period. But the states have a compact where they report information to the other state, and New Mexico didn't report it to Texas until just recently. That's why they're just now finding out about it.
Oh, okay.
You did get a ticket in 2015, so it's only been 6 years.
15.
Speeding
No, sir.
in September 22nd was a conviction date. The offense date was 4/15, April 15th of 2000. Oh no, that's the conviction date. I guess the
Yeah,
ticket
out
date
from
was,
New Mexico, right?
no, it was El Paso. September 22nd, 2015, you got the ticket. Speeding,
No, sir. I haven't gotten a ticket in years.
well, there's one on your record.
Yeah, and yeah, because they messed up and they sent me. I guess they didn't send me the. I don't remember what it was, but they got confused. So did New Mexico. New Mexico, I had already taken care of it, and they sent me a letter that I still owed them, and I had to go and take care of that too.
Okay. Well, that's not why we're here today, but I'm just telling you there's a citation, there's a conviction appearing on the record of September 22nd, 2015.
Okay.
But in any case, so I am going to take into consideration these are old, and in that I am going to issue an affirmative finding. But I'm going to probate it for a period of 6 months, provided you don't get any citation in 6 months. This goes away.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Lugo, I forgot how we handle this now. What do we do to get him to sign it?
So in this case, on the back side, where it's asking for his signature under notice of suspension or probation, you can indicate that the hearing was held through Zoom or via Zoom. So signature wave, hearing held via Zoom will work.
Okay, and now, Mr. Macias, can I get your email, please?
Yes, it's macias.randy@yahoo.com.
Macias, wait, hold on, Macias.Randy.
@yahoo.com.
Okay. Okay. We will email this to you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anything further?
No, that's it.
Okay, Ms. Macias, if you want to leave the meeting, we got other hearings.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next we have is Cindy Sean.
Right.
Hello. You got to unmute, Ms. Sean. There's a blue button on your screen. Press it. It's in the picture, in your picture. There you go. You got it.
Okay.
I can hear you now. Okay. Ms. Sean, if you raise your right hand. You swear the testimony about to give should be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God. Go ahead.
I do.
Mr. Lugo, what do we have on Ms. Sean?
All right, Your Honor, with Ms. Sean, she's pending a department suspension for driving while license invalid. It was under Action 2 of her driving record that she was denied, rendering her driver's license invalid for a failure to appear between the time period of May 4th, 2018 through March 16, 2021. And during this period of invalidity, under Event 1, she received a speeding citation with conviction out of New Mexico. This occurred October 10th, 2020. This case can be probated, and the state is asking for an affirmative finding.
Ms. Sean, anything you'd like to say?
Yes, I submitted the dismissal citation out of Sierra Magistrate. I spoke to them. What was that?
You said you submitted, submitted where?
I submitted to the listed email, EP.
Judge, it's been attached to the case.
It is, okay. Thank you.
Oh,
Under
okay.
the
Thank you.
exhibit.
Let me get it in just 1 second, okay?
Yes, no problem.
This is not, there it is. Responding. One second, it's just taking a minute.
That's fine.
This is what you're referring to?
Yes, Your Honor.
So Sierra County Magistrate Court dismissed with prejudice. This is what you're, this is a citation that you, tell me what this is.
So I confirmed with Sierra Magistrate regarding the citation referred to Texas on the date said by the gentleman. And for some reason, they were unable to provide this dismissal to Texas, and the citation went as valid. And this is as far as I could get with the county.
Judge,
Yes, go ahead.
Judges, if I could say, this looks to be unrelated because the offense listed on that docket is for no driver's license. However, that's not in relation to the
citation.
Right. I did mention that as well.
Okay. So this is a different offense.
As far as what I was advised between Texas and New Mexico, this is the only thing on record as far as the date shows.
They have, and so you're talking about event 1, correct? Mr. Lugo, you're referring to event 1?
To event 1, yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so event 1 is an offense date of
October 10th.
that looks like conviction date, isn't it?
Well, it's the same conviction date as well as offense date.
Oh, it is, okay. Okay, so I don't know what this was. This is a different, this is 10/14. You appeared on 11/17/20. These are two different citations.
Can you repeat the citation that was referred to October, please? I
It is
couldn't hear.
October 10th, 2020.
Okay.
It's in New Mexico. And it's for speeding.
Mm,
There's a reference number. I don't know what that refers to, but reference number 2179
179.
0088709431.
Yes, because this is the only citation I've ever received in New Mexico. I don't reside there. This was the only event. And this is also with Truth and Consequences, Sierra County.
Doesn't have a county.
I would also say that regardless if it was dismissed after the fact, there's still proof that she was driving while her license was rendered invalid.
You understand that, Michelle?
I'm sorry?
The fact that you got a ticket is just a means by which they can prove that you were driving. Okay.
I understand. However, the outcome of the citation was completely dismissed. I can further look into the reference presented, but my hearing or the request for hearing is because the charges were not proven in New Mexico.
Okay. Well, you didn't have a driver's license.
That's correct. Yes, I
You
proceeded.
were pulled over when you were driving.
Yes, I understand the citation process, but the outcome is what I'm referring to.
Well, I think you're confusing the outcome of that. And the outcome of whether you got guilty or not guilty there is kind of irrelevant. It's the fact that you were driving while your license was suspended.
I see.
No, I mean, if your license was valid or wasn't valid, in either case, you're still driving the vehicle.
Mhm.
You follow me?
Yes, I just would really want to get it to the bottom of the speeding that was not presented to me. Just the no driver's license citation. This is the only thing I've ever witnessed to.
Okay. Well, Mr. Luke, how can she get her driver's record?
I mean, I can provide a copy to her if you'd like.
It's on there. But anyhow, I'm going to issue an affirmative finding based on what is presented. And I'm going to probate it for a period of 3 months. Okay.
Okay.
So as long as you don't get any convictions in that 3 months period, you'll maintain your driver's license.
I see. Okay. I agree to that.
And if you'd like a copy of the record, if you shoot me or give me your email address, I can send it to you via email.
Okay. I have it now.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, so
All
it's my,
I'm sorry.
it's my last name, Sean.Cindy@yahoo.com.
Okay. So Sean.Cindy@yahoo.com.
Yes.
Okay. We will email you a copy of this order as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions or comments?
No, none at this time.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll leave the meeting. And it looks like we've got Cynthia Rocha.
Okay.
Rocha, if you can unmute.
Good afternoon.
Yes, I can hear you. You raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So if you got it.
I do.
Okay. Mr. Lugo, what do we have on Ms. Rocha?
All right. So with Ms. Rocha, we're pending a department suspension for driving while license invalid. It was under Action 19 of her driving record that at the time she was suspended due to a no insurance surcharge. This suspension was in effect from October 26, 2015 through January 6, 2017. And during this period of suspension under event 1, she received a speeding citation with conviction. This occurred September 5th, 2016, with the conviction date being May 12th of this year. The state is asking for an affirmative finding, and this case can be probated.
Mrs. Rocha, anything you'd like to say?
Yes, yes, sir. I would like to, I didn't know about this citation. Well, I did know about the citation, but I didn't know that my license was suspended. Yeah, so I just went in May, I'll say, to renew my license, and they told me about the ticket, and I thought I did pay it because I did do payments to the department of the DPS, but I'm not sure what's happening.
Okay, so Hugo told you, let me try to kind of summarize. Let's see, on action in October 26, 2015, your license was suspended due to a surcharge for no insurance. And that suspension was from the period 10/26/2015 to January 6, 2017. So your license was suspended during that period of time.
Okay, I didn't know about that.
Okay, and then you got a citation on, hold on.
I believe it was September 5th, 2016.
That's correct.
Yeah, so that indicates you were driving on that date. You were found guilty of it.
Right, yes, I was driving. I was on the way to Austin, I believe. But I do know that my license was suspended.
No, that's not a defense that you didn't know. But
I know, but yeah, I didn't know until the officer told me that my driver license was suspended. So, but yeah, I did got the ticket.
Sutton County, that's like in Junction. Your ticket in Sutton County?
Yes, I believe it's Sonora, Texas.
Arizona, Junction, that area, yes. Okay. I'm gonna issue an affirmative finding. I'm gonna probate it for a period of 4 months. In addition, you don't have any citation in that conviction in that period. You maintain your driver's license, okay?
So just to be sure, it's going to be 4 months.
4 months. 4 months.
Okay, 4 months.
You still maintain the right. You have a current driver's license, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You maintain the right to drive, but if you get a citation in that 4 month period, it'll automatically be suspended for a period of a year with no appeal, no chance to get it reinstated here. Okay. What is
Okay,
your
thank you,
email?
sir. Excuse me?
What is your email?
It's Cynthia, CYNTHIA, 8, number 8, Rocha @gmail.com.
Okay. Okay. We'll email this to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
And we've got a Karina.
Karina?
Yes, imagine that's Sergio. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay. You need to connect to audio. I don't know where they're at, but it looks pretty nice. Okay, now if you can unmute. It's a blue button on your screen. On your picture. There you go. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Are you Sergio Costa, number 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You swear the testimony you're give should be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Lo juro.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Lugo, what do we have on Mr. Acosta?
All right, so Mr. Acosta is here pending a department suspension for habitual violator in which he has received 4 or more convictions arising out of different transactions in a 12-month period. These these offenses are referenced under events 2, 3, 4, and 5. So they are for speeding. Actually, all of them are for speeding, and they occurred April 22nd, 2019 under event 2, April 16, 2019 under event 3, November 25th, 2018 under event 4, August 9th, 2018 under event 5, and it was the one which occurred April 22nd, so event 2 that was reported to Texas DPS July 22nd of this year by the state of New Mexico. This case can be probated and the state is asking for an affirmative finding.
Mr. Acosta, what would you like to state?
No, somebody speak Spanish, sir?
We don't have a translator, but I might be able to convince Juanita to help a little bit.
All right.
She'll give it a try, I think, I hope.
Thank you.
Ok, creo que había hablado contigo y te dije que necesitabas quien te interpretara, porque nosotros no lo hacemos.
No, una disculpa, no recordé eso.
Ok, a lo que entendí fue que explicaron de que la razón por la cual te están suspendiendo tu licencia es porque tienes 4 excesos de velocidad que pasaron en un periodo de, what was the time?
12 months, within a 12 months.
En un periodo de 12 meses.
Ok.
Ok. Entonces, ¿cuál es tu justificación o qué era lo que necesitas? Porque pues tú fuiste el que pide la audiencia.
Sí. Pedí la audiencia para ver si era posible que no me cancelaran la licencia de cualquier forma, no sé, que diga la señoría y el juez, si es posible pagar una multa, pagar algo, pues la verdad no tengo justificación por lo que pasó, pero pues estoy a lo que él diga, lo que diga la ley. No importa.
Okay, he's just asking for no suspension on his driver's license. He's willing to pay a fine or a fee so that you don't, I guess, suspend his license. But he really doesn't have a justification for any of the violations that he's done.
There's not a alternate fee. It's either a suspension or probation or a negative finding.
No hay ningún tipo de fianza, no multa, nada de eso. Lo único que es o te suspenden la licencia o te ponen a prueba.
Okay. Si me ponen a prueba.
Cierto tiempo,
Perdón, si me ponen a prueba, ¿qué viene siendo eso?
Vamos a decir que te ponen a prueba por 6 meses, entonces no puedes recibir ningún otro tipo de infracción durante ese tiempo.
No está perfecto eso, claro que sí.
Ok, mientras
sí.
no recibas nada, ninguna otra infracción en ese tiempo, entonces se cancela la suspensión.
Sí, como un provecho que no puedo
sí.
tener ninguna violación vial. Estoy de acuerdo con eso. Sí, está bien.
Okay, so he's requesting a probation, if possible.
Okay. Do you live in Texas?
Yeah, en El Paso, Texas. Sí, en El Paso.
Okay. Okay, I'll probate it, but the longest period is 12 months, correct, Mr. Lugo?
Let me double check. I believe it can go up to 2 years, but let me see this. Correct. It can be anywhere from 90 days up to 2 years.
Okay. The fact that you got these 4 citations in a 9-month period is a concern. So I'm going to probate for a period of 18 months.
Te van a poner a prueba por un periodo de 18 meses, siendo que recibiste esas 4 infracciones en un periodo de 9 meses.
Ok, sí, lo que el juez diga está bien, sí está bien.
Okay.
Okay. It sounds good now, but if you get a citation in that 18 months, it's automatically suspended for a period of year.
Ok, dice el juez que todo está bien ahorita, pero si recibes alguna otra infracción dentro de estos 18 meses, a partir desde hoy, dentro de 18 meses, si recibes alguna otra infracción, entonces automáticamente queda suspendido.
Ok, muy bien. ¿Por cuánto tiempo queda suspendida?
How long will the suspension last?
It'll be a period of 1 year.
Por un año.
Ok. Última pregunta. Lo que decían las cartas que me le iban a suspender nomás por 3 meses. ¿Por qué subiría a un año?
The letter
Because he-
states that he would only be suspended for 3 months.
Correct, but now because he requested the hearing, that's kind of like the trade-off and getting probation as opposed to the 90-day suspension.
Ok, por haber pedido el citatorio para la audiencia, entonces cambian
Ok,
las reglas, pues.
ok.
Your email, please.
¿El correo electrónico, por favor?
Mi correo.
Sí.
Ok, es k.ibet, es el correo de mi esposa donde llega todo lo legal. k.ibet, th.
A ver, permítame. K.id.
Sí, ibet con th al final. Punto 82 @hotmail.com.
Ok, Ivette, ¿cómo me lo puedes deletrear, por favor?
Sí, lo voy a escribir aquí el correo y se lo pongo en la cámara si está de acuerdo.
Sí, está bien. He's going to write the email address and put it on the camera.
Okay.
¿Sí se mira?
K, is there something between the K and the L?
K.YVETH.82 @hotmail.com.
Okay, you got it.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, juez.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Gracias, buen día.
Buen día.
You can leave the meeting.
Puedes salir del...
Gracias.
Gracias.
Okay, nobody else has logged on, and I have Samuel Mercedes and Francisco Huerta. Francisco Huerta looks like just an affirmative finding.
Yes, Your Honor. Default or no show.
Okay, and then on Samuel Mercedes, what is this?
Is, I believe that one is for, let me see, next month, maybe? Let me
maybe-
double check.
In here, I think it just got me because this is Jonathan Villanueva's stuff. So I think this got
Oh, you know what? Samuel Mercedes is the other party, the affected party.
oh,
So it was the other person involved in the accident.
on Jonathan Villanueva.
Yes, sir.
So that's all, that goes all with Jonathan Villanueva.
Correct.
And that one was with Aronson, and he didn't log on.
Yes. So we took care of that. So there was only actually 5 cases, right, Mr. Lugo?
No, sir, that was it.
Okay. Okay,
All right.
thank you. It's good to see you. Take care.
See you next month.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.